Hello. You know, I just watched your video, and I thought that you said that you like to imitate accents. And I have one myself, as you can see. You know, I have an accent. So what I was thinking that you would try to imitate my accent, if that is possible, you know. Actually, this is just a fake accent on myself. I don't talk like this, but if you would look at some of my videos in my past, you could see where I really turn it on. You know, I don't know what kind of accent it could be. I just like to, I am like you. I watched a lot of television and I like the accent, you know. Some people say, oh, that accent is fake. They could tell, you know. And, you know, I like to talk in an accent. I think it's very fun. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's kind of fun, you know. You know, I know there are haters out there thinking, oh, look at her. She's older. Look how she is acting. But you know what? I'm not going to let my little girl die. I have a little girl who resides inside of me. And I refuse to let her die. So many people try to crush her. You know, oh, you don't need to act like that. You should stop being so silly. My own family. Oh, don't be so silly. Don't do those silly videos. They want to crush my little girl. And I am not going to allow that. Because when you crush your little girl, I think you crush your joy. And I just wish people would stop doing it, because you know what? I am not going to crush her. Because I'm holding on to her tightly. You know, she's being squeezed out by the haters, you know. Oh, act this way, you should be this way, you should be that way. You know, fully on them. I'm going to be who I want to be, and my little girl is going to be free. There, I made a rhyme. You know, some people seem to find it pretty, you know, entertaining, you know, so why should I give her up for those few who, you know, maybe they're just jealous, you know, they don't have, you know, a good attitude, such as myself. I have a good attitude, you know, and I am going to stay happy, you know. I know I get down sometimes, but I have my singing. I like to singing. I want to be singing. You know, I am just a joyous person. I don't care what the haters say. You know, who I'm supposed to be at my age, whatever. Age is just a number, you know, it's what's inside the heart. You know what I hate about this world the most? We are so concentrated on the outer appearance, okay? Like that is just everything, you know, 95.95% important. And yet, I have been experienced enough in the world to know that beauty does not mean beauty. Beautiful does not mean beautiful. I have seen and dated beautiful men in my life. And let me tell you, that beauty fades if they are mean and hateful to you. But I have been around people, a man who wasn't so attractive, and the beauty would illuminate from them, and they would become beautiful. I have seen a morphosis, as you might call it, you know. So I think the world is much too much hung up on beauty, because beautiful girls can be so bad to be around. You know what I mean? Beautiful women who are smarty pants and nasty or whatever. I have seen more beauty in the less attractive people myself, you know. And I never considered myself beautiful. I only hoped that the beauty that was within me would come out and illuminate, to bring out the true beauty that the world is somehow missing. We are being so slighted. We are being told that, you know, you've got to be a model and all gorgeous and everything. And yet they give no attention to the heart, to the spirit. And that's where we're so slighted. We are cheating ourselves. We may be missing out on some of the greatest people in the world because we judge the outer cover and say, oh, we can't be around that person. Look at them. Look how they look. You know, I'm going to tell you something. That is just so unfair because I just know that beauty does not mean a beautiful person. Okay? So I wish we would take a lot of that junk we see on TV off as being what we all should look like. We give no time to what we look like in the inside. You know what I mean? So I just think that beauty could be more of a hindrance than a help. I'm going to tell you something. Let me give you an example. If, who is it that just got a divorce? Oh, if Jessica Simpson and her man can't stay together, here's two beautiful people, and are they beautiful, to look at. If they can't stay together, then that just proves you're right there. Beauty don't mean diddly. Because these are two gorgeous people who came together and they couldn't make it, okay? And I see a lot of gorgeous people that you would think looks would say to them, I gotta stay with this person, they're so beautiful. And they don't. You know what I mean? So, you know who I kind of envy? You're gonna laugh at this one. I was watching Trek the other day, and I thought, that Trek guy, he's pretty cool, you know what I mean? A little bit of an ogre, but, you know, I kind of envied their relationship. You know, they don't have any pretenses, they just have the beauty of the heart and spirit. And I think those relationships will last. So, that is your wisdom schooling for the day. Free of charge. Unless you want to send me $1 or $2, I will turn it down. You know. Anyway, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Well, anyway, I thought I'd give you a video response to say hello, and I felt bad for your car. Ooh, I thought I had some bad cars, girl, but let me tell you what, you topped them all. You sound like you had the worst car in the freaking world. Ooh. I don't think I'd like that. My heart was bleeding for you now. I was like, oh, that poor girl, I would like to buy her a car. You know, I'd like to be able to do that for people, to buy them a car. That would give me such joy. Ooh! You know, I told the Lord, which I believe in the Lord, okay? I told the Lord if He ever got me into some real serious cashola, I wanted to just go around and bless people who didn't expect it, who needed something, you know, just, oh, what fun and joy that would be. That would just make my day. He's got to be able to trust me, though, you know. He's got to be able to know He can put that kind of control into my hands. So He's just waiting for me to prove myself, you know what I mean. I'm trying, I'm making little baby steps, okay? Someday I will be in a position to help people in a big way. That's why I'm getting so much resistance. Oh well, toodles for now. Boop.